Just in case you ain't new, let me get more familiar. Just tryna spread love, you know that hate could kill ya. I'm tryna see what's up, let me make one phone call. You know I got all my digits right, and now I need yours. I can be seconds away from just tasting you, taking you down. You can be waking up naked, just looking around. I can be who you've been waiting for, right in your face all along. And I can be the one you're looking for, or I could be wrong, yeah. I know you sick of them boys from around the way now, yeah. And I know you wanna get away. Let me take you to a place where everything up, everything. Seeing all them boys just like to play now. Baby, I ain't coming here for games. Let me put you on this plane where everything up, but just don't touch my shit, my shit.
Go ahead, let me talk my shit,
my shit.
Oh yeah, my shit.
Yeah,
little girl, let me talk my shit.
Let me talk my shit.
Baby girl, let me talk my shit.
My shit.
Let me grab my arms like that.
Yeah,
hey, let me talk
my shit. You could be tanning in the south of France or on beaches in Mexico. Banging this sandwich at top of my hand, your bottom is Mexico. Girl, you've been dealing with amateurs, time to get you a professional. I'm cocky, girl, yeah, I know. I love me, I let it show. Flying ain't an issue for ya, but already bought your paper. Whole world I can show ya. Let me be the one to take ya. They better not come and knocking. We be tryna wake the neighbors, tell them they sleep tomorrow, or they gon' have to wake up. I know you sick of them boys from around the way now, and I know you wanna get away. Let me take you to a place where everything up, everything. Seeing all them boys just like to play now. Baby, I ain't coming here for games. Let me put you on this plane where everything up, but just don't touch my shit, my shit.
Girl, let me talk my shit,
my shit,
my shit.
Yeah,
girl, let me talk my shit.
Let me talk my shit,
Girl, let me talk my shit,
my shit.
I'ma grab my nuts like that.
Yeah, let me talk my shit. You can stay here on the ground if you like, or come on the ride of your life. If we could stay in the clouds, why would we ever come down? Never come down. Why would we ever come down? You know I love it when everything up, just don't touch my shit, my shit.
Girl, let me talk my shit,
My shit.
like that.
Yeah,
Girl, let me talk my shit.
let me talk my shit, my shit. Yeah, let me talk my shit.
We here, that's right. But I ain't going nowhere. Look, I ain't going nowhere. We walk around like we here. That's right. But I ain't going nowhere. Step up in the club like mine, what it do, what it does like. I'm on a mission here. Quick look around, spot a few girls I can get in here. Know my taste, never was thirst, but I can't be without something thick in here. So much cake, thought it was a birthday, blow the candles out, make a wish in here. Yeah, drinks, you know we gon' pour that. Facts, got hookah weed, we smoke all that. Facts, that's a true story, I won't lie. Got tools with me, got a crew with me that'll move swiftly, so don't try. Nah, look what you done started. Shorty got a wagon, she just needs somewhere to park it. If Cupid shot that arrow, I'm just hoping I'm the target. Catch me rolling up in the cut, we gon' light it up and just spark like we here. But I ain't going nowhere. Look, I ain't going nowhere. do what we want. Same dudes that are flame tools, but we came through just to stunt. What you looking at me for? You can look but don't touch. I am hot like when the pot's right, they calling me to cook up. She says she a real one, baby girl, I'm the same. So somewhere on your body, I'm tattooing my name. Got a different flow for every day of the week, but I'm never gonna change. Got a grip to blow, it's not difficult if you just stay in your lane. Follow me, let's breeze. Go wherever I go. When I shine, then you shine. You glow whenever I glow. Speeding through them stop signs, it's a green light all over. Step aside when I'm repping mines. Get moved on or move over. We here, we here, we here, we here, we here, but I ain't going nowhere, nowhere. Look, I ain't going nowhere. We walk around like we here.
From the middle of 42nd, I'm blessing another banger by Psychotic. I'm on and I'm wrecking the Punisher beast. This is capital punishment, punished been speaking. Been punished, you cast and make examples out you rappers. Bronx bomber from the city where the greats are from. Chris Rivers, OP Marlon Reigns is from. Cuban Link, busy being a Remy Martin. Man, that verse on any up is fucking. I'll forever love my city. Bright lights, a big dream. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills on the rails. Take it back to 93 instead of 90 for that L. Hip hop, rap caused the panic. Salute to Queensbridge, the home of Illmatic. And the infamous, can't forget son Derek Jeter showed that number 2 was number 1. Flip the switch like when Angie Mall went to power. Flex beefing with Hov, I'm feeling sour. It's still New York City, no effing cowards. Brooklyn, where the people yelling yawa. Fabulous Joel Ortiz, man, them boys are ether. Rest in peace, the birthplace of Aaliyah. High haters, even at the haters loving me, no BK. The birthplace of David Blaine, yo. Papoose drops charades. Meanwhile, the second Sunday in June is the PR parade. Floating through the city, all the people getting lit. Can't forget about Harlem, shout outs to the dips. Children of the corn showed unity. Now we bumping that diplomatic immunity. Greatness is earned and never borrowed. You sucker MCs won't last in the Apollo. heavy. Planet Rock, Africa, Bambaataa, Zulu Nation, and rock steady. Hardcore, jumping on city trains, graffiti dub, B Street. No need to fight, bring out the cardboards. Break dancing, I break them, they ain't advancing. I'm crazy lace with the prancing, get my B-boy stancing. Pardon me bargaining, but the art of me's expanding. Get late to rest, cause I make the best when I'm breaking necks. This ain't a test, I shatter MCs, prepare your tape decks. For that street flow, New York City, all the homies still doing chin ups on the street post. Y'all seen that Fat Joe made them lean back. We started local, became big and went global. Hip hop gave us a voice and we became vocal. No matter what, I will never front. I may be Jersey, but I'll never forget where I came from. New York, right.
Y'all niggas truly ain't ready for this dynasty thing.
Yeah, I'm on. Can I get some volume? I did hit the switch. I'm gonna hit. Now I'm on. Well, am I on now? Okay. How I look in the camera? I look kind of short because it looks like it's like directly at my eyes. It's good. It's like a DMV photo right now. What's up? Heroes Headquarters, HHPOV, Hip Hop Point of View, Thursday 6 to 8. We are live right now. Streaming from Facebook page. Heroes Headquarters on Facebook. You can follow. You can like. You can comment. You can follow. You can like. You can comment. You can watch this the show Thursday 6 to 8. You know what I'm saying? Go to the YouTube, subscribe, and get in touch and talk to them. And we're gonna point at them too. Yeah, it is August 9th. 3 weeks. It's hard to say because summer doesn't end to a specific date. I think it's like what, September, like the third week in September is the summer officially ends. But people consider summer over once school starts. That's the funny thing, yo. That needs to be a discussion and we're mentally brainwashed to believe that once school starts, summer is officially over. You know, I look at it like that. I look at it once school starts, it's back to business, It's it's time to get your stuff back in order and everything. So you got 3 weeks. Check out them commercials they doing back to school. You know what I'm saying? You got the clothing for the kids, the book bags, your uniforms, your sneakers, your get fresh. Everybody's getting fresh, but everybody forgets to get they pens, pencils, calculators, and they notebooks. Show up to school with nothing, just receipts. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Just talking music in the music business right now is a little crazy. Streaming is going up price wise. I was reading a little article. It said 17% out of, what was it, 200 something billion? About 200 something billion dollars generated in music, rap music, and only 17% is paid to the artist. Unbelievable. And still crazy at this time in 2018. Still being raped and robbed. Ridiculous. No, they're not being raped and robbed. They're getting their money. Nah, they're not though. 17%. A lot of artists is already saying like, wow, that's crazy. Like still. Pusha T made an announcement, said, yo, the owners. No, Meek Mill. Meek Mill said the owners are in control of this game. I think what it is that like there's a lot of upfront money being pushed out right now. I think that's what it is. A lot of these artists are getting that upfront money, the advance money, and good advance money. Not like when I was growing up, when they was getting like 50,000 maybe 50,000 was like a good advance. Now you're getting like a couple of 100,000, maybe $1 million advance and everything. So you know, the advance money is there, but I don't think the longevity money, if they don't really know how to take care of their finances, you know, that longevity money's not there. You know, you gotta tour. You gotta tour probably like 80%, high 80%. Once you drop a song, you gotta tour crazy to make that money. So it's very interesting, you know what I'm saying? You could check that out, read up about it. You could Google it, you know, go to your local websites, go to allhiphop.com, you know, Rap Fest. You can read about that, get some more information. I'm gonna read some more about it too. Podcasting is going up as well with the streams. I forgot to congratulate Combat Jack. He was put into the Podcasting Hall of Fame, which is crazy. I didn't know there was a Podcasting Hall of Fame, but they have one now. It's been in existence, I think, about 4 years now, which is dope. So, and I think just because podcasting became such a big thing within the last year and a half, 2 years, that, you know, people are paying attention to that. So that's a great thing. It's a good thing. It's been around for a long time, longer than what I thought it was been around for. So that's interesting. You know, music. J. Cole dropping album of the year, Freestyle. I didn't listen, but I'm going to check that out. I'm still pledging and putting out there 2 artists that I think should be Grammy nominated, even though it's not a big thing, but it is a big thing, kinda. But 2 artists that I think should be nominated because of their albums are just such an amazing body of work. Nipsey Hussle with the Victory Lap, and J-Rock with the Redemption album. You know what I'm saying? I think those 2 albums are like unbelievable, and them joints have been in my playlist for like 2 months straight. Like, those are the only joints I listen to. It's crazy. Like, I listen to the Kanye joint probably like once a week, every week. I listen to Kanye joint. I'll listen to the Kid Cudi album once every week. But heavy rotation, I think my wake up and my just get motivated is off of Nipsey Hussle and J-Rock. Dope albums. If you ain't heard it, go listen to it, and then talk to me. Hit me on my IG, Bravo Captain, man, and tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. And I'm gonna argue you to death about that I'm right. So, you know, just get ready for that one. The weather has been real nice. It's been high 80s, low 90s. You know what I'm saying? For the people that was complaining about, like, where was summer at? We didn't have no summer weather. Well, you didn't have it for like 2 weeks now. You know what I'm saying? And for the people that's going heavy in the gym right now, trying to get in shape, I think for like Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work, man. We appreciate you. Our guest today, let me get this name right. I don't want to say the name wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because of my mind has just been totally all over the place. Okay, Slims, you don't have to give me a hard time. Real Major is the artist that's coming through today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hear what they say. It's interesting because social media basically controls your music career right about now. So the traditional way of marketing and promoting your music is kind of obsolete. You know, you can still do it, but it's obsolete. It's like, how much do you really need these cosigns? Like, how much do you really need the magazine now? Like before, artists was running to magazines and running to get on radio. Now it's just like, if we're in the neighborhood, we'll stop by. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to talk to, I like to talk to the new artists now and see their routes that they're taking to put their music out there and be heard. You know, it's a lot of shock and awe. I think, and it's funny because we were just talking about this. A lot of shock and awe going on with social media. Like, a lot of people just doing things just to be famous, and it's funny because a lot of these, I'm gonna go out there right there. I don't particularly. I'm not a fan of this artist at all, musical wise, but I've kind of grown to respect the hustle. Even though he still does a lot of shenanigans online, he's still putting out music though. And a lot of these other artists are not putting out music, and I don't get it. And to me, you know, they kind of started and they was big. Their names was ringing bells, but it's like you don't hear music from them. So I'm trying to figure out, what are they doing then if they're not putting music out there? And the artist I was referring to was Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know, he does a lot of circus routines on the internet, you know. But the kid does put music out as well. So it's like, can I really knock this guy anymore? No, I cannot, you know. But I'm still not going around cheering and playing the music, but I do respect him, you know, still putting out music, whether I like it or not. You know, he got a fan base, he's doing his thing. Congratulations, youngin'. And you also made it to Made in America Festival, which I just read about. That's real dope too, you know. Gonna be on one of the biggest festivals in the United States, you know. That's big. That's big. So, you know, give it up for that one. If you don't know and you want to follow us on IG, you can check us out at HHPOV presents.heroeshq. That's our Instagram. Once again, it's HHPOV presents.heroeshq. You can check us out on the Instagram. You can check us out on Facebook at Heroes Headquarters. Hip Hop Point of. We got a couple of Facebook pages. Hip Hop Point of View, HHPOV. But if you want to catch us streaming, please go to the Facebook for Heroes Headquarters, and you can catch us streaming. Catch us on the website hhpov.com. You know, you can see past interviews that we've conducted. Also, you can go to the YouTube, which is Heroes Headquarters and Hip Hop Point of View as well. You can catch me on my IG at Bravo Captain. You know what I'm saying? Everything is positivity, man. We just out here putting this hip hop out. Oh, we got our artist coming through in the building. We got an artist coming through in the building. So we might have to bring people up to the table and get this job. Yo, it's so, I hate when it's no background music. Sound good kills me, man. Okay, Slims, you had the background theme music, but you had me on silent mute. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Huh? Yeah, we gonna take this break. We gonna set up for the guests. Give us about 2 minutes of counting. Bang.
Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you my nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, there be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stunning. Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you my nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, there be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stunning. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? So close to the money, I can see it coming. Watch me make it squirt, wet like vaginas. No co-signers, big like designers. My fashion all black, rockin' camo. Black Timberlands, I call Timbos. If I wish a nigga dead, that's revenge though. Screw the silencer on tight and watch his melon blow. I got demons of my own, my shit be suicidal. Mama friend's son killed himself with the rifle. If you don't believe me, I swear right hand on the Bible. My life changed for the better, they gon' say it's worse. Cause I ain't outside banging out there putting work. When niggas outside dying trying to move that work. How can I wish 100 goons to really pray for me? When living out there in them trenches is like slavery. Father forgive me, death the haters, leave them 6 feet. Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you my nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, there be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stuntin'. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? My life changed for the better, they gon' say it's worse. Cause I ain't outside banging out there putting work. I had to bring that part back just to remind myself. My cousin died, I left shorty. Am I myself? I found myself by myself even though I'm taken. Liam Nielsen working hard like a Jamaican. 2 babies, I am the father, where's the bacon? 2 80s, fully loaded, keep noted. Any given day, reloaded, burn notice. Luxury items, I fantasize, big lotus. 4-door, British, European, just dreaming shit. Crib so big, I need an island, overseas and shit. Drop top roof in my kitchen, iced tea and shit. Stars lit up in the ghost, you not seeing shit. Toast all over the butter, obese and shit. You come talking that gutter, watch my pieces hit. Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you my nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, there be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stuntin'. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost run? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you my nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, there be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stuntin'. Let's go, let's go. True Empire, True Empire.
Incredible genius.
Yeah, fake music. HHPOV.
Yeah, we back. We ready. We getting it rolling. Got them applause going on for our guests who just stepped in the building. I wish I could do it like an announcer, like, you know, like in boxing or something, real extravagant, but I can't. There you go, but we're gonna do it like that. Bang! Real Major is stepping up to the table. He's gonna cop a seat. He's gonna let us know what's going on. Sit wherever you want, man. Champ, it's your show. It's your show. Get comfortable. Straight up to the microphone. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Chief?
What's good?
How you, man?
I'm good. How about yourself, boss?
I'm good, man. You know the weather's smooth. You know it's a little hot.
Yeah,
but
it reminded me of Florida a little bit.
Hey, does it? Is it hotter or you think Florida's hotter?
I think y'all got us beat by a little bit.
I think
now.
I think we got more humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It kills. It's just like a nasty, like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these.
I mean, but it's all good though. It's still beautiful. You feel me?
Yeah.
I love. You know what I mean? I love New York.
It's all dope. It's too bad we don't have this weather all year round. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 months from now, people will not come out their doors.
Then New York wouldn't be New York, right?
True talk. What's going on, man? How's everything?
Yeah, everything is alright, man. Everything is alright. I can't complain.
I hear you.
I can't complain.
So, where you reside at?
I'm out in Florida right now, to be exact. I'm from Delray. You know what I mean? It's Delray. It's probably like 35 minutes from Miami.
Okay.
Little small city. Small city out of Palm Beach County.
And how is it out there?
Yeah, small city out of Palm Beach County. It's the jungle, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah?
It's like, yeah. But I mean, hey, it's a beautiful city, man. You know what I mean? That's where I'm from. It taught me a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's shit. I carry that on my back. You know what I mean?
I hear you, and I respect that. I respect that. And it's crazy because, you know, I've been to Miami a couple of times. I've been to Tallahassee.
Yeah.
I've been to Fort Lauderdale. You know, I've done a little bit of here.
Right.
I like Florida. I just like from the view of the plane, the how it's laid out is like amazing. Like it's amazing. It's
nice.
like somebody really like etched it out and like just
took their
put
time
it
on
there.
it.
Yeah, like it has a ill.
It's pretty dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty dope. Don't let that shit fool you.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of.
I see. Oh man, come on. No disrespect, but man, I watch First 48 and all type of things. I'll be like.
I mean, that's one thing,
nice.
but not even from that aspect. But there's a lot of different things about Florida that'll fool you. But you know what I mean? That's definitely one of them. But that's not what I was talking about. But
tell me what you was talking about.
No, I was just talking about. I don't know. I grew up there. I just feel like it's more of a retirement state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
More people come down there to get away. And
right. But then,
settle in.
Yeah, but then when you go to the worst parts, then you got to deal with the real hood shit. You feel what I'm saying? But
so let me ask you a question. Because it's a retirement state, you know what I'm saying? And when people who come to Florida retire who's never been there, do you feel that they show the natives the proper respect that they deserve?
When you say the natives, you mean people that have been living there?
Yeah, people that have been there or the whole entire life.
I mean, man, I feel like people could do whatever the hell they want to do, man. I ain't really that type of person. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, man, look, As long as you don't cross a certain line, you can do whatever you want to
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, as far as minus the driving crazy and all of that.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really think so. I mean, hey man, it's Florida shit. Come do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your life. Who am I to tell you to do different? You feel me? I ain't really like that.
I hear
You know
you.
what I'm saying? I ain't really like that.
Nah, it's cause I feel kind of funny. Like I'm you know, I'm New Yorker and everything, and like I'm from the Bronx and everything is like kind of gentrified now. Like gentrification is a big thing now.
Right.
So you kind of feel like when people like move into the neighborhoods and everything, they don't really know the culture or the history, and they kind of like ignore it and then look at like, I'm here now and this is what it's about now.
I see.
So you kind of feel like
I see what you
pushed
mean.
out.
I see
So
what
that's
you're
why I was
saying.
asking about like when people retire and they move to Florida, you know, would you might have that kind of feeling as well?
I mean, yeah, we do get that a lot, but I mean, I feel like it comes from more of a racial thing than anything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the older retired white folks, they feel like something old to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like shit, they got a New York tag on their car plate. You know what I'm saying? Like shit just be crazy.
Yeah.
Like while you getting some gas, one of my young niggas could just hop in and take off
Yeah.
with your shit. Yeah, but it's you know, they do what they want. They work for what they got and they do what they want. You know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, and just try to stay away from that negative energy. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely. Most definitely. So how's the music scene in your small section of where you at? Is it do you guys get not influenced, but are you bombarded by other sounds from Florida, or do you have your own sound?
Well, I got my own sound, but shout out to Kodak, free Kodak Black. He about to get out in about 10 days.
He's out like in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, he about to
2
get out real
weeks, yeah.
soon. He about to get out real soon. Free that boy. He about to come home and get back to the business like it always should be. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But I feel like he got a lot of kids out there. He generated a lot of kids, like a lot of juniors.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But
that took his whole style and the slang, and
I wouldn't say they
moving
took
with
it
it.
because it didn't. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say they took it, but I mean
they using it.
yeah, you know,
influenced by it.
they're influenced by it. I think that's the better word to use, because you know if the man if he's great, then he have people trying to if he's influencing people by his sound.
Yeah,
I mean shit, you can't lose.
Can't
yeah,
deny that.
definitely.
Yeah, you can't
definitely,
deny it.
definitely,
Like, you know what I
definitely.
mean? That's how
Definitely.
he rocking. He did that. You know what I mean? Salute that boy.
And is Kodak from your area?
He's from like 15 minutes away from. We got a lot of mutual friends. We got a lot of-
So
I know
he's right there.
some of his like cousins. Like we got a lot of mutual friends and you know what I mean, stuff like that. But never met Kodak. I don't know Kodak, but I just respect. You know what I mean? I respect any nigga, any young hustler, any hustler trying to get a dollar.
Yes, I
You
hear
know what I mean?
I hear
Yeah.
that most definitely. What's dope too is about Florida is that you guys, it's not a lot of artists that come, but everybody puts they footmark down in this rap business. Like they become, we could say, legends. You know what I'm saying? Like you have everybody's remembered. Put it that way. You can never forget a Florida artist.
Yeah, it's a lot to be told down there. You know what I mean? We go through a lot of different situations. You know what I mean? Shit change just like the weather down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real talk. So it's a lot to, you know what I mean? It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot of great stories, and whoever blessed to make it up out their situation, you know what I mean? They become legends. You know what I mean? Like rest in peace, Extentacion. But I felt like he would have been a great. Like I feel like he would have been like he was on his way to be, if not already, a legend.
Making that
you know what
mark,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Shamini, you got something to say? What's up?
Nah,
What's up, E?
What's up, man? Y'all rocking, man.
What's up, Tay?
Hey, what's up,
What's
man?
up,
How you
what's
doing,
up?
man?
What's
How's
good?
everything?
How's it?
Good?
Yes, sir.
Chilling?
Yes, sir. Everything is.
How do I get my
everything.
hair like that, man? I need
know.
to.
Man, just let it lock and grow. Trick Daddy said it about what, like just about a couple years ago. Let it lock and grow, man.
So you don't put like what's the secret to keep it growing still, or you just let gravity take over?
Coconut oil.
Just let it rock out.
Just let it rock out. Oh wow.
Yeah, each one of them got their own personalities. You know what I'm saying? They
See,
do
that's
their own
that's
thing.
the beauty of the hair, man.
Yeah.
I was really trying to grow it now. I was bald most of my life, so. How long you had your dreads?
About 4 years.
4 years. Oh, okay.
Oh wow, they long for 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Healthy.
So I was listening to I think the single is "We Up." That's the single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as I listened to the 3 songs that Ava gave us, I was really feeling the one about they thought that I think you were talking about they thought that you were down. They forgot about you. You were talking about the cell and stuff like that.
Which song is that? Which one?
I think that's you said they forgot about me.
Okay.
I was in jail. They forgot about me.
Might be I remember.
Yeah, there was other sets. Come and
Here we
go.
go.
Yes,
Come and
yes,
go?
come and go.
Oh, come and
Yes,
go, come and
yes,
go.
yes. So that sounded a little personal to me.
Oh yeah. I was just about to say that's more of like one of the personal records. Yeah, that was a real personal
Yeah,
record.
I felt that, and
Yeah.
that was a story that you had wrote prior,
Uh-huh.
or when you got there. When you got out, when you was in the studio.
No, when I was in the studio, we was just rocking out to the beat, and I kind of just went in on it. You know what I mean? Just off of you know what I mean? Just off of what I was feeling at the time.
Okay.
And I just went in on it.
All
You know
right.
what I mean? Yeah, cause it like it said in the song. I just lost my dad 2 years ago, so it was a lot of emotions involved in that record. You know what I mean?
So as you come to New York, right? Because one of the things people say is that New York is where like a lot of stuff is gonna pop.
Right. Right,
it's like
right.
a lot of Florida artists. You know what I mean? They come, whether it's New York, L.A. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you see that as well, or you like I could pop down here? There's no need for me to like.
No, I mean, I feel like I mean, I love New York, and I just feel like you can pop anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like you could pop anywhere, to be real
Yeah.
with you. You know what I mean? I don't feel like anybody should like necessarily feel like they have to leave where they from to come just to New York because X, Y, and Z did it. Because you
Yeah.
know what I mean? God don't have the same plans for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody is, everybody like have their own destiny. Like God have his own plans for it. Like
And
for different people.
What do you feel your supporters? What kind of music your supporters like more? Do they like more the trap, club, turn up joint? Do they like more when you talking about like your stories? Do they like more?
I feel like my supporters like more the stories, the storytelling, because from the people that know me, they know it's like real life situations, you know.
Okay. And is there some truth to it? They can feel it.
Of course, it's all facts.
Okay.
And what's
Like
the
Money Bag, yo, big facts. Shout out Money Bag, yo. Yeah, that song just tripped me out though. But
what's the process of when you're creating a song? Like, okay, a lot of rappers say like I'm freestyling it. It's just the moment.
Life.
So
I'd
do
say
you
just
take
his
time
life
to
take-
write anything down? Are you writing anything down, or is it just coming straight off the moment?
You know what? I don't like to say I freestyle because so many people just abuse that freestyle
Yeah,
word. It's not
that-
freestyle.
yeah.
Like I don't think it's freestyling, right? I more so think it's like I look at time more than anything. You
Yes.
feel what I'm saying? Like if I'm in the studio, the time that it would take me to write these things down, cross this out, X this out, write another line, I can do that in the booth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just I just gotta work with an engineer who ain't lazy. Let's rock and roll.
Okay.
Trust me, we did the math on it. Like it killed time. No, we did, cause I be having like arguments with like this one engineer, and we did it, and it was just like, yo, my nigga, you was right. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then like you get the true feelings like coming like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Instead of
Gotcha.
like something that sounds rehearsed.
Yeah.
So it's not freestyling. I'm not a freestyler. I don't freestyle. You know what I mean? So it's just I just rather do it without a a pen and pencil, a pen and pad, and get the you know what I mean, like the real reaction,
the true emotion.
Yeah, the true emotion from whatever I'm feeling at that exact moment. So, whatever made me come up with that line, that's what I'm.
So she told me you got a session today at Engine Room, right?
Right.
So you don't have any rhymes prepared for that?
Nah.
All right, so you coming in there?
I have concepts and ideas of different, you know what I mean, different angles I take the record. You know what I mean? That's what I do have. I don't think shit, it's been a long time since I went in a session with just like a full song written.
And you change it up anyway, right? You change how you, even with the way it's written, you don't recite it exactly.
Right. That's why I like the concepts, because I mean, it's just an ideal of where I want to go with it, and you know.
So another thing too, like you know what's happening around the country. There's a lot of activity about social justice and all that. Do you feel like as an artist now, like you're compelled to write something about what's going on, how the hood is being treated, what needs to happen, or you're not in that mode yet?
I don't really get into that political stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that. That's real. That's real.
I don't really get into that political stuff. I let them people handle that.
That's real.
I'm from Haiti, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they're against us too, man.
Yeah, you already got enough political.
Yeah, we already got enough shit going on.
Yeah.
So I don't really
Haiti got the original people hating on.
Hating.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. The original people hated on. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got enough to deal with.
Okay.
We got the police, cats, dogs, girls, niggas, all that against us.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
A lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Especially
try to stay away from that shit, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of the, I remember, and I don't want to, get your age out there. How old are you now?
27.
So I remember back in the day, I don't know Haitians in Florida, but I know Haitians in New York. It wasn't too many models of who's popping, who's, running the charts up, stuff like that.
Right.
But now there's a lot of Haitians in the mix. A lot of Haitians doing their thing. So how is it now in Florida? Do the Haitians like, are y'all out there stand up, or y'all still on the low?
I don't think no Haitian could be on the low in Florida. I don't think no Haitian could be on the low in Florida. But nah, man. Truth be told, man, I think Haitians were just slept on for a long time. Cause if you go back into history and you listen to Tupac songs and all that shit where he dissing Haitian Jack and all that, Haitians been in the game. You know what I'm saying? Haitians been in the game, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Haitians been like mobbing their way through this shit. But I feel like, you know what I mean, more now it's more love, more so than like back then where Haitians had to kick shit down. You know what I'm saying? Just for that respect.
Yeah.
So now it's more of that mutual love from like every angle, from the Spanish, Americans, all that. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to do that no more. It's just like everybody, it's enough room for everybody to eat.
Yeah, they were trying to keep the Haitians with like compa and stuff like that. They wasn't trying to let y'all get into hip hop,
and then limited access.
And then they blew the door down.
They can't deny the fact that we come down here and hit the streets and hustle just like they do. We got them, but we just focused on what we doing. You know what I mean? We got the same 24 hours as everybody else. You know what I mean? That's how I always look at it. Like I got the same 24 hours as everybody else. Haitians ain't better than nobody else. You know what I mean? Just come from a different struggle. And you just, you know what I mean? You just your focal point is just a little deeper than a lot of people.
And he said
like,
he wasn't political. And he said he wasn't
yeah,
political,
I
right?
was
You know what I'm saying? I thought you wasn't
coming
political, man. I thought it was.
What's crazy about like
he dived in, right?
I just took a dive right quick. Y'all got me.
Now, but now that I'm thinking about it and you're mentioning that, is that I think, like now the Haitians are sticking together. They're not ashamed to say in open that I'm Haitian and everything. Like before, it was kind of like I am, but let me be American. Things like that.
Probably a few niggas that just ain't want to get punched in the back of the head.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we weren't.
We still got love for y'all too. Hey man, some people don't want to get punched in the back of the head.
Hey man, I don't either.
You did?
I don't think anybody does.
You know what I'm saying?
If you figure like if I don't tell them, nobody will leave me alone.
That's all.
I'm Haitian, so I went through that. I know how it was, especially in New York.
That's all it is. Man. That's all it is.
It's
I don't
funny,
think. I really don't think they meant no harm by that.
Nah.
Like truth be told, I think they just ain't want to get mixed up
I
with the
think
bullshit
it was
that
it.
came
Listen,
with it.
man. Listen, growing up, boy, we was the United Nations, man. Our whole crew was. Everybody was like different. We was the only ones sticking
Y'all boys
together,
Haitian?
Huh?
Well,
Y'all boys Haitian?
He's
American.
Asian.
I'm Haitian.
We had a homeboy that was African. We had
okay.
a Dominican with us,
Yeah,
a white
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Like we was all mixed
See,
up.
that's how I
man.
rock, man.
We
I
was
rock with
mixed
man.
up.
I rock with everything.
We
Man.
was
I got
mixed
white
up,
homeboys.
man.
I got
Yeah.
Black American homeboys.
Yeah.
I got Haitian homeboys. We already, my family alone, we already deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My family alone, we deep as hell. Like shit.
Haitian
like,
families, you know how they do.
So
it.
you gotta-
one
Yeah.
mother, 9 kids.
Yeah.
That's
father.
it. That's it, bro. All you need
Yeah.
is
Cousins,
all you
like
need is a
40
family. All you
cousins.
need is your family and a couple of
Yeah.
friends. B.
Yeah,
You
real
go
buy
platinum.
the album,
You
right?
go platinum
Real
right
talk,
there.
real talk, real
You know
talk.
what I'm saying?
All your tickets sold for your performance.
real talk.
But I think now that like I'm gonna say really too. Cardi B has a lot to do with it right now. Not intentionally maybe, but just because of she shot out, and she's like the biggest Latin artist
Crossover artist.
in rap since
Crossover.
Big Pun.
Yeah, crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She is,
now
she is.
now that she's like kind of like
It's
smashed
crazy. It's
the-
crazy how you just disrespect the Fat Joe, but I ain't gonna say that.
no.
Joe was
No,
here. Fat
no.
Joe was here. It'd be tight.
Joe's the original. Joe's the original. But what I'm saying is like
Female.
no, I'm saying success wise, like with the music, it wasn't since Pun. Pun was the last one Spanish wise to do it. You know, to hit it where everybody was like, oh, they got somebody dope.
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So now Cardi B is doing, and I think because of her, now it's like it really is like
open that lane.
yeah, it's like
But-
the race really doesn't matter. Like, okay, they got a dope artist. Let's just bring them in. They can, we can make them into that superstar.
Yeah,
Right.
but like Real was saying, you know, there's so many Haitians that, you know, they did beats, you know, that they wrote.
You got
They were
Fugees.
artists.
I feel like
yeah.
it's
You got
a lot of
Fugees.
Haitians
Yeah,
that
and
not- never got
I was
the credit.
I was shocked when I started like looking at, because I think we did something for we posted something for Haitian Independence Day.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I started doing some research. So many people
So
were
many.
Haitian, either they're
it's crazy.
half Haitian or
crazy.
their mother.
Yeah.
And I was
crazy.
like, it was crazy.
It was
crazy.
like producers, writers.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
it's
you wrote
crazy.
this
It's
song?
crazy.
I was like, wait, hold on.
It's crazy.
Co-wrote.
And I'm talking about major players.
Yeah,
You're talking
major
about Herbie
people.
You know what I'm
Hancock,
saying? Like,
Herbie Hancock with
we not
Salt and
first-
Pepper
we
and
not
all
fir-
that.
We not the first generation
Yeah, that was
Haitians to
surprising.
put
Salt
Oh,
and Pepper.
definitely not.
that shit get deep.
But like
Yeah.
I was saying though, I think
We get robbed a lot.
I
but that
think
shit
I
get
think
deep.
before I think
You know what I'm
before a
saying?
lot of people kind of kept that heritage quiet, like
Yeah,
you
it
know
was-
I am, but
it
they
was
didn't
quiet.
put it
It
out.
was
in the
very
front.
quiet.
So now it's like I'm Haitian. You know what I'm saying? Like accept that, and now it's being embraced. Like okay, let's go. You know what I'm
It's-
saying?
it's cool to be
especially in
Haitian.
Florida. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah, I mean it's also a blessing too. You know what I mean? You don't always look at the negative side of things. Shit. Hey man, like I
You
said,
slept on means to come up. is gonna
Right,
be
right,
much
right,
better.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
You
right.
come through the back door. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Right.
what about like, I know in terms of regions, right? The South, they're always talking about how the South is always together. You know, they kind of support each other. Is Florida like that?
That's a false statement.
As far as okay, I just wanted to know how it is.
That's a false statement.
So in certain so how's Florida? Like Florida, or can you
Every-
like pick up the phone and get to an artist like, yo, I want to do a track with you? How does that work?
Airman for himself.
Okay.
still,
Period.
still.
Period.
Mm.
Man, Rick Ross said it in what that was, the Port of Miami. Like he said I had to come to Manhattan. Some way he had to come to Manhattan and link up with Jay-Z. Fuck niggas like, yo, it's like the shit get real. It's like, you know what I mean? The people closest to you, they're quick on they quick to shit on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you take that with the like it's like the whole Florida is the same way. It's Airman for himself.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it's a gift and a curse. That will make niggas great. And that's what creates some bitch ass niggas too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
come up, you come up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what
you
I'm saying?
earned
So
that.
Yes,
But
it's a
do-
gift
but-
and a curse.
But do you think it's the rap state of mind? Because like in maybe rock and roll, it's not so much like that. Because they kind of see the bigger picture.
And I hate to
the
say
whole than we do.
No, I hate to say it like that, but you know, you got you know, I could speak for the Haitians, right?
Mhm.
You know, the Haitians, you know, we come from the bottom.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we all in the community trying to become up as artists, like this is our first rodeo.
Right,
this is
right,
it.
right.
This
Yeah,
is
exactly.
It's it.
You know what I mean? If we didn't, you know, there's like, you know, those Haitians that become lawyers and doctors and do their thing, but then there's those that's trying to come from the bottom and make it happen. This is
Right,
it.
right.
But you talking about, you know, rock, right? These are those
They come from a
bands.
whole different.
Yeah, they got money already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
No, that's
family come from like, you know what I mean? They come
You know what I mean?
from
So they
riches
not
already.
as start. They together because they already got money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We blow as an artist. We do a band in the garage. We pop.
Yeah.
We pop. We don't pop.
Yeah,
we
I
still
just
got
feel
something
like,
to
I just
come
feel
up.
like the story is totally different, man.
Completely.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
but what I'm saying is that like, is it the hood mentality, or is it us? Like it has to be
I feel
us.
like it's the
though.
life we giving, of course. It's the life we giving.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the life we
we're
giving,
not
where we
making the
at.
decisions.
Yeah,
I can
where
say
we
we was
at,
making the
you know what I'm saying?
decisions.
It's the
We ain't
life-
making the decisions.
It comes from the great stories, come from the life that we're giving. You know what I'm saying? Like from the hood, what you got to go through. Some people, I'm reading a book right now. And it was saying something like if you have in your mind like criminal thoughts, eventually you're gonna be a criminal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you, like
I think it's definitely all about the mindset.
you know what I'm saying? So it's the mindset, your environment. So if you come outside and all you see is your big brothers, big cousin, them hustling outside, getting some money, they pulling up in flies whips, they got all the girls and all this stuff, like, of course that's what you're gonna want. You're gonna want to be that and better.
Yeah, you don't want that even if you was in a rich neighborhood with the white cats and they saw that go by. They gonna the white kids gonna want that too.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna
gonna
want
want
it.
that.
I
That's
was
the
just-
lifestyle. Everybody
but
wants that.
the point I think I understand what you're saying, but one thing that we got to understand, like Jimmy Iovine, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he started, he was in a band and he tried all that, but his father owned a record label.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Exactly,
so
exactly.
that's you see
I
the
think
type
it's
of
just
He could do
like
that
and fail.
and fail,
Yeah.
and
and then
still bounce
own
back.
Universal
Yeah.
and own Interscope.
The meek inherits the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like, yo, you have the poorest people who strive the hardest to get to the top, and once they get to the top, the shit they do to show they struggle, people are just like mind blown by that, because you looking at somebody who never had nothing. You know what I mean? So I think that's really where it comes from. You know what I mean? The violence and all that shit is stuck in the hood. That shit is just in the hood. But like that look right there, that fine line, that look right there, I think that's where it comes from. Just a nigga who never had nothing.
That's why it's so amazing. You got people like, you know, whoever paved the way. Let's just use Florida for example. Do you know what people did with a musical genre? Right? You just took, like, people from the bottom. Sometimes people don't understand what hip hop did. Right? You just took a genre and you started flipping everything. Right? Headphones, clothes, cars, houses,
everything,
streaming.
Everything is in hip hop now.
Right? You. So these are the boys that didn't have anything, the women that didn't have nothing. How you do that? So, it's a different narrative. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all, man. Because the artists, to me, I never understood how, like, because it's like magic how y'all have that talent.
Right.
And like, did you go to a musical school or something?
No, never. I just come from a musical background. My father was into music. Like, yeah, he was just in it deep. Like, he just played every instrument. You know what I mean? I wasn't blessed with the playing all the instruments, part of the talent, but I was just blessed with it. You know what I mean?
What did he say when you were
Songwriting,
going into hip hop? Was he like, nah, I don't do that?
Nah, man, my dad real cool.
He was cool about it.
I
Okay.
repeated my dad. He real cool. He ain't really on that. You know what I mean?
You gonna do anything with him? Has he ever like played any
He's there.
instruments? Oh, he's there. Oh yeah, I forgot
He's
you
there,
mentioned
yeah.
that. I forgot you mentioned
He's
that. That is that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's deep.
Yeah.
Is there any like? And I'm not trying to bring up any bad thoughts, but is there any like? Are you trying to like remix some of his music?
Nah, man, my dad wasn't like that, man. My dad was a hustler.
Okay.
My dad was a hustler. He'll come home and play his piano, and he ain't go to no studio and do all that recording. And nah, he ain't do all that.
This is raw.
That was just something.
raw
Yeah,
talent.
it was just something that
What he liked to
did.
do.
Yeah,
A
it
gift
just-
he had.
It was
He
just a
just liked to do.
love,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
for the
Passion,
music.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Passion.
a passion for the music.
Gotcha,
It had
gotcha.
nothing to do with nothing. Like, he played in church when he did go to church. He played in church, and Yeah, and you know what I mean? It was just something that he loved to do. It was nothing more than that.
So you just did it for Lake Lee's? You just did it for that? And then,
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole nother kind of, but he did it for
that's dope
church,
too, because but that goes with what you were reading about with the book, right? So when you put he put kind of those thoughts in your mind, and then that birthed into what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's
real dope, man. Okay.
I want to go back to the conversation about when you said coming from Florida, do you feel you have to come to New York now to blow and everything? And I was just talking about that before. It's like, because of social media and everything, and a lot of things like now is like, I think people just come to New York just for the history.
I think there's a lot of labels down here.
No, I think because necessarily,
bro, there's a lot of meetings. What record labels are in Florida? Do you know?
You got Slip and Slide. You have Sniper Gang. That's Kodak label. You have
MMG.
You have MMG, of course. You got Big Gates.
Okay. Is Luke still popping? Luke Records still?
So.
No. Okay.
Oh, that would have been a good
MMG should have been. Yeah, I ain't gonna say should have been, but that's crazy because I'm a big Rick Ross fan.
Yeah.
I just said Slip and Slide because I know his history so well. That's where he come from. But it's like it's not
like
that
York
many labels.
That's where the labels is at.
It's not that many labels in popping
here,
and it's like indies down there.
Yeah, a lot of.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of indies down there.
What I'm saying
it's like,
is that the labels are here, no doubt, but you don't necessarily need a lot of things to blow now. Like, you can get your success.
I don't think
you can build yourself up anywhere, and then you come to New York, solidify it with the deal. Like, okay, you know, we got this now. This is what you want to get involved.
You can leverage.
You want to go.
Yeah, you can
but I'm saying,
leverage.
like, I think a lot of artists may just come up here just for the history, just to come up, just to see what it was about, because they probably didn't have the money to come to New York at that time. So they're like, let me see what New York all about.
That's a good question. Red, was it like that for you?
Come check it out.
No. What my whole thing is, I'm all about like relationships. You know what I mean? I'm all about building strong relationships. You know what I mean? And I got a strong team. Just Know Me Entertainment. Shout out Just Know Me. Like they, you know what I mean? They put, every time I'm in New York, they put it together. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I try to build my my future based on relationships. You know what I mean? Strong relationships. You know what I mean? Because you have no time to waste. You don't want to meet nobody that's gonna be really, you know what I mean?
That's you dancing for
that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I kind of move based off the relationships that, you know what I mean, that I'm introduced to. I'm around.
And business wise, you know, I don't know if you ever thought this far, but are you looking at? I'm trying to get on the radar so I can have one of those meetings, or you like, we just gonna pop the way we gonna pop, control our situation, control our masters, control everything, and then whatever happens.
I mean, I really like to control everything. I mean, with us, because so many, like, so much crazy stuff be going on with these labels. You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, I just walk by faith, man. Whatever happens, happens.
So I'm gonna put a question to you on the line, right?
What's that?
So, you know, you look at, let's say, you know, you get a dream, right? You get a dream. You sleeping, and the dream comes to you. The dream is, you got an opportunity to go to the labels, right, and get that commercial success, right?
Okay.
And the other pill is you get to control everything and just do relatively well for yourself, right? You know what I mean? Not that million, you know, 100 million, all that crossover, but you could pay the bills, you could live well, you could take care of the family. Which one you going for?
The second pill.
Second pill, okay.
Yeah, I'm a hustler, man. And shit, give me 100,000.
We're gonna take care of it.
We're gonna triple that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. You know what I mean?
That's
I
good
don't
to
need
know.
nobody giving me a couple dollars to control me. You know what I mean? I'm good off that.
That's dope, because a lot of artists, like, they don't look that far, and the next thing you know, they're in it.
And
It's
then they
too
caught
late.
up. Yeah,
Nah,
they caught
Then it's
up.
a wrap.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that they're signing away their life because they're going to control them. It's hard to get out of that situation.
Yeah, I'm good off that. I ain't no lazy nigga. We finna work and get that bag. We finna go get that money.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
Man,
Real, thanks for taking the time, man. Coming out.
Thank you for having me. Thank y'all for having me.
How long you
man.
down here for?
Appreciate it. I'm down here for like till Sunday. Down to Sunday, and I'm out.
Do you have any
Yeah.
performances while you're here?
I do, but I don't have my team
itinerary.
close to me. Yeah,
Okay.
to tell me, you know what I mean, what's going on.
Any performances
Okay.
going
Any
on?
performances?
Maybe no, oh, okay, she's,
Yeah.
she's getting it.
1 minute.
She's signing the deal right now.
Okay.
She's doing the garden right now. She's on the phone with the garden.
Yeah, we were just talking about the gardens. That's funny, man. Like, I was just trying to figure out like what's the, not disrespecting the garden, but what's the hype about it? Like, is it the biggest arena? Is it?
No.
Well, my man
No.
Reggie
Most
was schooling
famous.
me on
Most
it.
famous.
Most
Yeah, he
famous.
was schooling me on it. He just trust me. He gave me the rundown.
Yeah, it's the most.
It's not
famous
even,
arena.
you know,
Most famous. They want to take all the money.
Yeah, I live here and I'm
It's all
like,
good.
it's not that, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not that
it's
exciting of an arena.
I thought
You
it
know
was.
what
I
I mean?
always. I thought it was the biggest arena. So like that's probably
Like
why
it can hold the
The
most
whole lot
seats.
of
Yeah,
arenas?
hold the most seats.
Nah.
Yeah, that hold the most seats. That's what I thought.
It's the most famous, and it's had the most. It's had the most events and stars
Okay,
come
okay.
through there.
Like some of the biggest events that happened
In history. In
history,
musically,
yeah.
History,
athletically,
history, yeah.
boxing,
Yeah.
Right, right,
happened-
right.
Has been in the
in
garden.
the garden.
Okay.
So people
Okay,
look at it as just like the Apollo. Apollo
Right.
ain't sexy inside.
Right,
but
right.
some of the realest people done
Yeah,
been there,
man.
so.
They build Apollo up. There you go to Apollo. You go
go
inside,
inside,
and you be
like,
like, "Just Apollo?"
Oh, for real?
Nah, it's good because they renovated it. You know, they renovated, they fixed up, but it's like, you know, it's bigger on TV.
It'll fool you on
'cause they-
TV.
yeah, and
You,
then
you know,
it's
you know,
like-
you know what kills me, Major? It's like some of like, you know, let's suppose, you know, you come out the Apollo,
Right.
and then you do your thing, you're successful. So many successful people have come out of the Apollo.
Never shot the Apollo out.
Yeah.
And why isn't
Yeah.
it like the state of the art?
Right, right, right.
You know what I mean? I never understood that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would feel like wherever you come from, and especially it represents your community.
I mean,
But,
I
you know,
can't
it's
speak for those people, but I feel like, you know, with this music shit, you go through so many different stages, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's not that simple. You're
yeah,
right.
Not that
like
simple.
by the time somebody make it, they might not even remember they was on the Apollo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless they blew up instantly off the Apollo.
Or
Like,
unless
Or-
you
or
see some,
maybe it's
you
like
see
an
some
adversity.
old
old
footage.
footage,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're like,
like
oh, shit,
yeah, but you go
You're
through
right, though.
you go through so many ups and downs, man. And like
I
you-
feel like a lot of people will be like, "Yeah, I remember when I got booed in
Right,
last
right,
place,"
right.
and
And
then
that's
that's
even
how
an
they remember
experience.
like the Apollo. Because then when they really make it, they're like, "Yeah, remember
Right.
when you
That's
That's
why
what
it was
made
my
you.
worst experience was at the
at the
Apollo.
Apollo?" Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the true
right,
fans.
right,
They will
right.
boo you if you whack.
Yeah. You're right. So plug the IG, plug the single. What's going on?
All right, the IG. You can follow me on real_major. That's REELE_MAJOR. All right. And I got my other page got hacked, but we got that back, and that's REELEMAJOR_. So you have an underscore in between the real and the major.
I saw that. I
And you
was
have an
wondering.
underscore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an underscore at the end. You know
Yeah, I
what
was like,
mean?
is that
So
a
that's two
mistake? I
different
thought he made a
pages.
mistake. But
Yeah, man. So y'all go ahead and rock out with me. You know what I mean? And We Up is the single. You know what I mean? So look out for that. We getting ready to
It's
shoot
on
that
SoundCloud?
video.
It's on SoundCloud?
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
SoundCloud. Yeah. We Up is the single. And I'm getting ready to shoot a dope ass video to All That I Got. It's a dope record. You know what I mean? It's
Is
a
that
dope
the one?
record.
Is that the one that's kind of like it's like eclectic? This one that sound like you're singing a little bit.
Vocals.
It's like a.
Oh yeah, no, I get to the vocals too now. Like,
Okay, I could tell because I
Yeah,
was like,
I do
after
it.
a while,
I do.
listen, I was like, is this? I thought somebody was just doing the hook for you.
No.
And I was like, that's him because he did it the whole song.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
no.
oh, so you get there. So you get there.
I do it.
You're drinking the tea and all that.
Do
You're
it.
drinking the
I don't
tea.
drink no tea.
Yeah.
They gonna take it how it is.
You get a
Raspberry,
straight
I
raw.
take the
Love me or
raspberry.
not.
I'm gonna hold
You
the
get it
note with
raw.
the
You
raspberry.
get it raw.
That raspy R&B.
You get it raw, fresh off the block.
That's
all
what's
of
up.
that.
That's what's up.
You
What's
get
the
it raw.
what's the video theme about? What's the visual gonna look like?
What all that I got?
Yeah.
Well, it's just, you know what I mean. It's pretty much just coming from nothing to something. You know what I mean. But we just trying to like make it a little different than the stories that's all out there from all the rags to riches stories that's out there. We trying to just be a little more creative with it. You know what I mean? And yeah, now I'm in a whole different state, so that's even more dope.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
dope.
mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's
Absolutely.
pretty cool, man.
Hip hop point of view, we appreciate you real.
Shout out to
major.
Hip Hop Point of View,
There you
man.
go, Ava. Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Shout out to Ava. Shout out to Just Know Me Entertainment.
Let's
You know what I
take these
mean?
pictures, do these promos.
Yes.
Yo, Slims, this is Mike.
HHPOV.